Greetings and welcome to my Friday ramblings. It was a bit of a challenge today to find a background that didn't make my face look even worse than it actually is. Those of you who might have seen me on my Wednesday ramblings, I said then that I've been using a cream called Effudex, which removes precancerous cells from the skin. But unfortunately, it looks rather drastic, especially when there were obviously so many precancerous cells on my face. So hopefully, as I draw near to the end of the putting the cream on, I'll be starting to get a clearer skin. But unfortunately, that's not the case just yet. Well, I missed last Friday's ramblings because I was racing off to Campbelltown, the end of the 12 months of prayer that we'd been gathering for priests and for the needs of the diocese each year on the Feast of the Sacred Heart. The Holy Father has asked us to pray for priests, and so we have some time of prayer in the afternoon. So I managed to do that. Then on the Saturday, I also was quite busy with a couple of things that needed to get done. So I forgot all about Friday ramblings until it came to loading the Mass on Sunday and noticed I hadn't done anything on Friday. So it's been busy, but that's okay. This week has also been quite busy. I've had a couple of funeral arrangements to be part of. In fact, I was to do a burial today. The funeral was yesterday, but the family were holding the burial over until today. And unfortunately, the weather turned last night, and with significant rain during the night, when they dug the grave this morning, the grave next door collapsed into it, and so it wasn't possible to complete the committal today. So we will have to wait and to do that at a later stage. Later this afternoon, I have a memorial mass for a young foster child of one of our parishioners, and that'll be at Snug. So that will be this afternoon at 3:00. So it's Friday. So that's why I'm doing my ramblings earlier in the day. So this week has been busy. Wednesday was the feast of St. Aloysius, and St. Aloysius is the patron of our local Catholic college. And so we had a liturgy or a mass on Wednesday morning that involved the grade 9s with the grade 3s and 4s. So that was a celebration. That was a great celebration. And then at 10:00, we had a liturgy with the year 10s and the kinders and the preps. And it was really wonderful to see how the year 10s of the senior campus students, how they responded to the little ones. And in fact, they even, and please don't let them know that I told you this, but they even let their little kid come out, and they participated in the liturgy perhaps a lot more enthusiastically than if they'd been with others from the college. So they were both here at Christ the Priest and the Kingston campus. And then at midday, we went over to the Huntingfield campus, where we had the 1s and 2s, as well as the students from grade 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we gathered and celebrated a liturgy there. So it was, as I said, it was a busy day. And then later in the afternoon, we had, I went off to organise another funeral. And then we had the prayer and praise gathering on Wednesday night. This weekend, we've got another hectic weekend. Tomorrow, we have a day of prayer from between 10 and 3 p.m. A friend from Devonport is coming down to spend some time and to repeat an exercise he did in Devonport a month or so ago. And that's going to be available for parishioners, but also other members of the local church who wish to be part of that. Then tomorrow evening, we have a soup and sandwich fundraiser for our World Youth Day pilgrim. she will be here for that. And then on Sunday morning after Mass, we have the a barbecue, again, a fundraiser for World Youth Day. And then I'll be on the ferry heading over to Bruny Island for the monthly Mass on Bruny Island. Early next week, we have a council of priests and consultors meeting, as well as a school board meeting on Monday night, the council of priests consultors Tuesday, a Zoom meeting from the United States on Tuesday night, and we're looking at the committal that should have been done this morning to be done some stage next week, and we just have to wait and see till a time that is suitable for the family and for others to make that happen. So there's lots of little things to happen, lots of busyness going on. So we'll see what we can do, and we'll be in touch next week. Hopefully be able to say that it's been a gentle week, that everything got done and we're all happy. So have a great weekend. I hope it's not as cold where you are, because it's quite chilly at the moment. Although the rain is expected to stop later today, we hope that it doesn't continue for too long and cause too many difficulties for other people. Have a great weekend, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you next time on my Friday Ramblings.